We're outside because we're talking about water gardens today. Derek, we usually talk about, just nice plants, vegetable gardens. This is kind of a new twist.
Yeah,
or an old twist.
What's an old twist, and we're doing some new twisty things to it.
Okay.
Water gardening is something that anyone can try.
All right.
It's become, whether you want to have a fountain in your garden or whether you want to have a full-fledged water feature.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the things to keep in mind is that they are high maintenance, but with the proper prep, you can absolutely have a beautiful, stunning water garden.
So you don't have to go out and spend thousands of dollars on one of those large
You
things
absolutely
with
do
koi
not have...
and, blah, 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 blah.
No, you do not. What we've done here, for instance, with this garden, we've actually taken a ceramic planter.
All right.
We've added a laundry tub liner. We've put in a pump. And we've added water plants.
Now, explain the pump. Is that difficult to do?
The pump is not hard to do. They come, the manufacturers have got these entire fountain kits that they've come out with now. By the way, speaking of manufacturers, all of the plants that you see here were gifted to us by Ed's Plant World.
Got it.
They've got a full selection of pond plants.
Okay.
And you can check them out at edsplantworld.com. But the fountain kit is a fabulous thing because what you can do is just set it up like this, plop the pump into it, and you're ready to go. The biggest thing that you have to make sure is that you keep it clean of debris at the filter, and that every once in a while you do regular scheduled maintenance of the screen that comes with it.
Got it. So that's the maintenance that you're talking about,
That's
where they
the
can be a little bit of a
high maintenance.
Now, what about this one?
This is a great idea for a tabletop pond. It's a ice bucket.
Oh.
And what we've done is we've converted it into a pond. The one thing that you want to make sure with any water features, because of mosquitoes, you want to make sure that you do add a pump. Because mosquito larvae will breed
even with this
stagnant water. So even in this one, what's missing in this is the pump.
Right.
Another thing that you have to make sure is that the plants are weighted down.
And do they have to be special water plants, Derek?
Yes, they do have to be special water plants. All of the plants that we have here, the cannas, the colocaceas, this is a cypress reed plant.
Okay.
All of these plants, this is actually a water lily that will produce a fabulous blossom.
We've got just about 30 seconds left because I do want to get to what you have out in front.
The freestanding fountains are absolutely fabulous. Believe it or not, they are fiberglass. They look like they're stone, but they're not. Easy to install. We were able to install this within 15 minutes today, and it's good to go. And particularly with you and the girls, as I know on those days when you guys go for a stroll, they always end up by the brook.
Absolutely.
So this way you can bring the brook to them.
That's great. Make Daddy happy.
Now, one other thing that we do have to mention is don't forget
the fish. Gotta have those.
You gotta have the fish in every pond, and we're gonna add those guys.
Great. You do that, and I'm gonna toss it to a break.
We're gonna add the fish, and
wonderful.
There we are.
We'll be back right after this. We're gonna check in with Tony again, who's hanging out in Centerville this morning.